Hey guys, it's Bren, and I'm here with a review of the Bath & Body Works White Barn Candle Lavender Coconut. This is new for spring. I also have a little end of SAS body care haul, just a few more things that I picked up when I was there, the last of my SAS shopping for sure. I'll show you that stuff at the end of the video. But to get started with the candle, I'm not really sure how to start this review. I feel like I need to give a disclaimer, kind of. I seem to be the only person who hates this candle. Everyone else really seems to like it. I've seen nothing but positive reviews from trusted reviewers, some that I usually agree with. They're all digging it. And I don't. I can't. I want to like it. It's very pretty in the purple packaging. It's going to look great on my shelf, sitting there when I never burn it, because I'm really trying to see the appeal, but I want to make a face when I smell this. I do not like it. When I first walked into the store and sniffed this, I had a friend with me. I picked it up, I smelled it immediately, right away. My brain goes to Comet. And if you follow me on Instagram, I already posted about this a little bit. I don't know, guys. There's something about it. It almost kind of smells a little bit like bleach, a little bit like cleaner. Not necessarily this type of Comet as much as the powdered kind that comes in like the little green canister. That's what my mom used to use to clean the bathtubs when I was little. And this candle reminds me of that smell so much. It's very weird. But then I handed the candle to my friend Cassie and I said, "Does this smell like Comet to you?" And she smelled it and she made a face like she did not like what she was smelling. So I can't be the only person that doesn't like this candle. And she said, "Yeah, I don't know if I would have figured that out, but you're right. That's what it smells like, Comet." So, I don't know. Why did I buy it if I didn't like it? Well, that's when you get into buying things because you have a channel. That's basically why I did it. For one, I had an exchange. I had the Energy Lemon Zest candle that I also didn't like. I hate posting 2 negative reviews in a row too, but again, I'm just going to be honest. I had that and I wanted to exchange it. First, I did not think that they were going to let me exchange that candle, which I got for $6 after sales and coupons, for one of the new $24.50 never been on sale yet candles. I really didn't think they were going to let me, so I was just taking this on a whim, on a chance. Also, it was the only new one that my store had, so all the new spring lines are starting to trickle out into stores. We had that one line with coconut leaves and beach cabana that's kind of springy. That came out in December everywhere. But now we have the core line for spring, the frosted glass, fresh picked type of collection, and then the lattice collection with like the sweet cherry pie. Regular stores are starting to get those. So my local store, all they really had out of the new candles was this line and mostly returning scents like midnight blue citrus, black teakwood, pineapple mango. Those were there. This was the only like new scent. Still haven't gotten to smell that mahogany peach mess that they had. So normally I would have smelled this and put it right back on the shelf, but I wanted something new. It's really pretty with the purple. I was very attracted to the color. And I didn't think that they would actually let me. So I was like, if they let me exchange it, then I'll get this to review because it's new. It'll be good for my channel. So now I actually have it because they did let me do the exchange. I went up to the register and said, "Can I even exchange this candle for this one?" And at first right away she said, "Sure." I actually told my friend in line, I was like, whether or not they let me do this is going to completely depend on which sales associate I get. Because their return policy used to be very simple: candle for a candle, cream for a cream, lotion for a lotion. But now they kind of won't let you always do that anymore, and sometimes they want to make you pay the difference, but it's different every time. It's very inconsistent. So at first she said sure, but then she saw that this one was $24.50, whereas the other one's list price was $22.50. Again, I only got it for $6. So then she had to ask another sales associate, can she exchange these even though it's $24.50? And that girl was like, yeah, because that's just the price they are now. So they let me do it. I wasn't going to say no. But in the end, I ended up getting this candle for $6. I bought it knowing that I really didn't like it and just wanted to review it on my channel. So I'm not going to return it because that would be shady. And it's going to look very pretty up next to my other White Barn Core Collection candles on my shelf in its pretty purple. But I can't ever see an instance where I'm going to be like, yeah, I feel like burning that. Because I've burned it twice for a few hours each time. And I just, I can't do it anymore. So if we break it down a little further, I mean, I've already said I think it smells like Comet, but why do I think it smells like Comet? Well, there are a few things that you can compare this to, and people have compared it to. First, Lavender Vanilla. Now, I don't get any similarities between these two candles at all. No. This is a soft, sweet scent. This is an astringent, kind of harsh, sour scent. So no, I do not get that comparison. More so, people have really compared it to the Paris Lavender Macaron, which I have a new unburned one of right here. This is also very sweet. However, I can, and more so when this one was cold, I could get some of this in it. I can get this. I feel like this candle probably became a base or a starting point for this candle. Because you get a little bit of that kind of what they put in there that's supposed to smell like macaron, tiny bit of like a kind of bakery type of scent with the lavender, but I don't get a lot of lavender from this. I really don't. And I want to also compare it a little bit to, this is coconut vanilla. It has coconut vanilla, sandalwood in it. Because this is a very dry, woody coconut, not a sweet coconut, not an edible type of coconut, just a dry coconut. And I kind of feel like they took a base of this Paris Lavender Macaron candle. They put a lot of that dry, woody coconut into it. But for some reason, there's also something really sour in this. But it does seem to be a blend of the Paris Lavender Macaron with a dry, woody coconut, but that also becomes very sour and astringent and kind of harsh. And it's something about that sourness, maybe kind of mixed with the funky blend of lavender and macarons, that kind of, I don't know. I don't think that this is like everyone should think that this candle smells like Comet. I think that's just me. I think I have all these childhood memories of my mom cleaning the bathtub with the powdered Comet, and for some reason, when I smelled this candle, my brain just, some neurons connected, and that's what I thought of. Okay, that's probably just me. But there's something just really sour about this candle. And for me, it kind of smells like bleach. But again, I get this too. It's almost like, I sort of feel like this lavender coconut is like the Paris Lavender Macaron candle, but it's spoiled and rotten. There's almost something kind of like sour, rotten milk about this. It's just sour. Now, I was hoping too, part of me was like, well, maybe it'll be better burning. Yeah, I don't like it on cold sniff, but everyone else seems to like it, you know? I've got to be missing something. I was very curious. That's another reason that I just picked it up. But burning, I kind of got the same thing, although more of the coconut came out. When it was burning, I felt like I could really get more of that dry coconut scent. It's not a very strong scent, but it's not weak either. I was glad that it wasn't strong, because if it was like a 9, I wouldn't have been able to handle it. But it's like a 4 or a 5. I guess maybe a 5. Very medium strength and throw. The burn was great. I mean, you can see there's some mushroom tops there that need to be trimmed, but it pulled out really nicely. It looks really pretty when it's burning. Again, love the purple. That's kind of why I don't mind it for $6 just sitting on my shelf. I like to have a good collection of like old candles too, to just compare future scents to. So again, I'm not going to return it, but I do not like it. I'm sorry. Everybody else likes it. Everybody. I'm the only one. I just don't get it. For me, it smells like bleach. I don't like it. Can't win them all, I guess. I don't know. Usually, though, I feel like I'm not the only one who has a certain opinion on a candle, so let me know what you think of it. If you don't like it, I'm sure I'm going to get a million comments of people talking about how much they love it, but I'd like to know if anyone else doesn't, so I don't feel so alone. And of course, when I was at the store, I had to pick up a few more things. I was really only going to pick up this. You guys know I had the Sweet Tropical Vanilla Lotion that I got with my first SAS haul. Really like it. It's really growing on me. I just smell a lot of that vanilla, and it's kind of like Beach Night Summer Marshmallow, but there's like tropical fruit in there too, sort of like pineapple, papaya, that kind of vibe going on. Smells really great. So I wanted to get a little more of it, so I went into the store and I picked up the cream, and that was all I was going to get. I was just going to get this because the wall display of this line did not have any of my cool Amazon Rain lotion, and I've been looking for that, and they still didn't have it. So I was like, I'll just get this. And at that point, I really didn't think they were going to let me exchange this candle, so I thought, I'll put the $6 towards this, and I'll get out of here. Then, of course, as I'm walking back towards the register, I see another display with this line, and they did have my cool Amazon Rain lotion, so I had to get two because I've been looking for this. I love it. I want some stock, so I got a couple of those. Matches my nails. So then, now that I have these three things in my hand, I'm like, well, now I got to start thinking about coupons, and the 10 off 40, I was never going to reach that, but I still have some old 10 off 30 survey coupons. Those are coupons they used to print on the bottoms of their receipts for 10 off 30. They never expire. They don't give them out anymore, but if you still have some, they will usually take them. So I was like, okay, well, maybe I can get up to 30. So of course I ended up getting more crap to get there. This is why them getting rid of throwback coupons, my brain is going faster than my mouth, I think might be bad for them, because when you have a coupon, you want to use it. I wanted to use the survey coupons, so got more crap. I got also the Sweet Tropical Vanilla in a Fine Fragrance Mist, even though I don't use a lot of mist. It smells great. My friend, though, she did not think so. She said that this made her want to vomit. And I just laughed, and that was great. I don't hate her for it, so please don't hate me for not liking lavender coconut. And then Beach Night Summer Marshmallow. You guys know I love it. I have a ton of it. I don't need any more, but it was 75% off, so I got one of those. And then I was like at like $29.50, so I told my friend to get a soap, and she did, and that got me to $30. It was funny because this was the first time that I'd been in the store with my friend Cassie, who's like one of my good friends since kindergarten, but if we shop together, it's usually at like Target or something. So she's not like super aware of this side of my life, but she kept laughing at me because in the store, first of all, I had like two random people come up and ask me questions as if I worked there, even though I was like wearing my coat. Like it didn't look like I worked there, but I guess I just look like I know what I'm doing or something. And then, I had the questions about the candle exchange, and we had a discussion about that with the sales associate. And then I had the survey coupon, and I had to talk to them about that. And then I whipped out a gift card to pay, and Cassie was just cracking up. She was just like, watching you shop here is an experience. And I'm like, yeah, I know. What can I say? I have a plan. So anyway, I don't actually know if I'm going to keep these because they ended up costing me about like $4.75 each. So if I return them, I get like $10 back. And my problem is I loved the scent in the lotion so much, but the cream doesn't seem quite as sweet or as potent. And the spray, it smells amazing. I'm going to end up eating it again, like I always do in my videos when I spray things. And then I cough and whatever. No, okay, we're good. It smells great. But within like 60 seconds, I'm not going to be able to smell it anymore. I kept spraying it all over myself, and like a minute later, I got nothing. So I just don't know if it's worth the money. These might go back. I'd rather probably have more lotion, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. It'll depend on if I'm going back to the store for any other reason and whatever. So anyway, that's the haul, and that's the candle review, and hopefully I will have better luck with the other new spring candles, and I'll really like some of those. So stay tuned for a possible haul when the new spring candles come out nationwide and go on sale, and there's new body care coming out that seems pretty cool and exciting too. And until then, you can follow me on Instagram at Candles and Music. Thanks for watching. Bye.